appreciating the differences. Secondly, respecting the similarities. Welcome to Shaw Studio. I am Sabina Happy, your host, relationship coach, and CEO, Sabina Happy Relationship School, Shaws. Today, I shall be taking you through an important interview segment. I am not here alone in this studio. I am here with one of our important guests. May we meet you, sir?
Thank you very much. My name is Kolawole Amos. I am a medical microbiologist by profession. I'm from Ekiti State in Nigeria, so of course I'm a Nigerian.
Considering the issue of sex in our society today, a lot of persons have not been able to handle the issue extensively. Sir, how can we handle this issue of sex before marriage, and what are the effects, sir?
Well, sex before marriage has been a very pointing issue among young couples and even singles as well. Well, sex before marriage, from a biblical point of view, as a Christian, the Bible says that marriage is honorable in all and the bed undefiled. So it is very, very important. It's very important that in every relationship, the married couple or the intending couple should not engage in sex. Apart from that, if you look at the general world today, discipline is something that is lacking amongst intending couples. We discover that if they love, if they have affection towards one another, they should be able to control that urge, because that will actually determine the kind of thing they will meet in the relationship.
Okay, sir, please. There's something I want to put in here from what you said. You said they should be able to what? To control.
Okay.
Now I want to ask, in the general world, not everyone can understand this precept that you have put down. Now, how can we be able to explain to them?
Well, it boils down to coming together and discussing these issues.
Okay.
If you want to enter into a relationship with someone, you'll be able to seek the person that says, okay, come, I'm agreeing that there will be no sex before marriage, and the other person is also doing this. Then apart from that, it takes self-discipline and control.
Okay.
In fact, even a man of God who is not controlled, self-disciplined, can also fall on the altar of sex before marriage.
Okay.
So it's something that needs to be agreed upon, and then with God's help behind them, with that determination, they will definitely achieve it.
And sir, what are the effects?
Well, if intending couples go into sex before marriage, number one, it brings down this esteem, because sex is something sacred. Sex is something that should be enjoyed in the marriage institution. So if in an intending couple or in a relationship you're already engaging into sex, what if? I'm just saying what if?
Okay.
What if the relationship will not lead to marriage? You would have actually just given yourself away to the person, and then maybe disagreements or something small, and then you just go away like that. It will actually lead to regret and self-pity eventually. So I think it's better to keep it when you're really sure, and then it has been certified by the court of law, the parents, and then if possible a man of God, then go ahead. You can enjoy it as long as you can, and why would you want to eat what you know? Why do you want to perceive? The adage from where I come from says you don't perceive what you not eat.
That's true.
So you run away from things that will predispose you to eat.
Sir, what is your take on courtship in relationship? Because there are some people today, they don't understand the difference between courtship and dating, and this has made them to come out and seek for counsel. The more we counsel them, the more they ask questions about this. I want you to throw more light on this.
Okay, courtship in marriage is something many people face out in these days. Many people feel dating is courtship, whereas it's not. At the point of courtship, you begin to discuss certain issues into the marriage. You can't say, okay, you meet somebody for the first time now, and then you want to take the person out on a date. There are some questions you can't ask the person directly at that moment. You can't say, okay, how many children do you want to give birth to at that particular time when you're just meeting the person for the first time? So people count that's dating. And some people say, because I've dated him for 2-3 years, do I need another period again to go through courtship? As a matter of fact, you do. Because at that moment when you are planning marriage, that's when you discuss, okay, if I get a job, would you leave your job for me? Am I going to be the only one working? I have a friend of mine that actually, before marriage, they already had an agreement that, okay, they won't live apart from each other. Even if they get a job, they must move together. But fortunately for him, let me say fortunately, he got a job in Gambia. And then got a very well-paying job, and the wife here is in Nigeria. He had to leave. If they had not trashed out the issue of this thing, it will actually lead to a break in the relationship. So it's very, very important that couples or intending couples need to go into a period of courtship where they discuss certain issues that will help them build the foundation for the marriage.
Sir, what do you really think that singles look out for in a relationship before going into marriage?
Okay, you see, like this common saying that different stroke for different folks. Some would say, I need someone who is well made. In fact, some people would say, I can't marry someone who doesn't have a car. You understand? So it's different. But the thing is this: when you're looking out for factors, you need to look out for. Number one, you need to look out for emotional maturity. If you are a lady, the person you want to marry, is he a mommy's boy, someone that cannot take decisions on his own? You need to look at that. You need to look at the level of spiritual maturity as well as the financial capability. You want to marry somebody and then be going into debt. Many people these days look at, they only focus on that, but that's not the only area. But the thing is this: before you would go into a relationship with someone, there must be an understanding. Both of you must have sat down together at some point and talked things through. And you know that this person, I'm going to help you. Like, let me say this, my fellow men, don't say I'm trying to betray you now. While you are trying to help a guy come up, you don't lose yourself into it. You build up yourself. Come together upwards. You are expected to help each other. Not that it's going to be a parasitic relationship. The woman will not give her all into the relationship, and then the man will succeed far higher than the woman. Because at the time when you become stable financially, men, we have this tendency to want to look out for somebody that will match our status. So it's one of the things that actually causes it. Because most times when the man becomes made, he will feel, okay, this woman is not matching up to my status anymore, so I want to just look for somebody else. So it's actually a very critical issue. So one thing is this: let me be clear now. The thing is, while you are helping the man, don't lose yourself in it. Let the man also come up with something. You're not giving him fish, but you teach him how to fish. You help him up at the same time. Not at the detriment of your own self. That way, even if he decides to leave eventually, you will not be losing out.
So are you not trying to say that one should not sacrifice in a relationship?
Well,
totally, as in one should not sacrifice totally to a relationship that prevention you know the person you love.
Yes, you see, love is a very strong factor, but love is not just an emotion; it's a decision. You understand? It's a decision to commit to this person wholeheartedly. While you are giving, while you are trying to sacrifice, I'm not saying you should not sacrifice. Yeah, of course you must. Love is giving. You must give your all. But while you are giving your all, you must have a backup. You understand me? You must have a backup. Whereas, then another thing is this: while you are helping somebody, guys are not monsters. They are not monsters. There must have been some things also that the guy would see that will make him want to leave. For example, let me give an example. A young lady who gives money, gives everything to the guy to get a good job. He gave him money to even sponsor him abroad to study and everything. When he came back, the woman would just dress shabbily. You just think, after all, he's my husband. You can't go anywhere. You just dress shabbily. And the guy is going out there attending meetings, seeing beautifully dressed lady. What do you think will happen? He would not even be comfortable taking the woman out on occasion. So it's necessary that while you are sacrificing, while you are giving your all, you also have what? You also take care of yourself. The Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself, not more than yourself.
I see. So, at what stage, sir, in a relationship should one begin to consider marriage?
There are different stages. Many people have this misconception about time to go into marriage. Some people think, okay, until I meet a guy that is good, a guy that is handsome, a guy that has money, a guy that is well to do, has a stable job, then they say, okay, then we can now start. A friend of mine was telling me something that I don't want somebody that is struggling. I can't begin to struggle with him. I want someone who is well made. Well, it leads to challenges eventually. At the point when you know that the person is matured, not matured in age now, but matured spiritually, matured emotionally, can handle himself, can take decisions and stand by it, then also you know that this other person is you have a room to yourself. You can actually accommodate. It's not you're squatting with somebody. Once you have that, at that particular point when you understand each other, you know each other perfectly, then you can now decide to go, okay, let's start off marriage. Let's think about marriage.
Thank you very much, sir. It's really a nice time having you here. Getting to know each other's differences and tracing out issues before marriage and building a solid foundation are the key things we need in every relationship. It has been an interesting time in this segment. Join us some other time. Keep watching Short Studio. I remain your host, Sabina Happy, relationship coach.